In this video, I'm going to teach you how to work with some families that are available through manufacturers. And so we're going to begin by going to the Hayworth website. And Hayworth is one of the largest manufacturers of office furniture. And so they have a lot of really great products that are easy to use for interior designers. So all of these websites, that offer these products are a little bit different, but you want to look for either a resources tab that's got design symbols, so that'll help you know that they're there. Also, if you scroll down to the bottom of these websites too, there's a lot of times a professional resources tab, and then design symbols are there. Now, what I want to do actually is I want to select, not based on right away, which pieces have Revit files, but what I want to do is look at the products. So let's go ahead to the products tab, and we're going to look at seating. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to download 3 different Revit files. I'm going to save them to my downloads, and then I'm going to create a master file that I can put this and any other furniture families that I download into. And then once I've got that master file created, then I'm going to bring them into our project file. So there's a couple of very famous chairs. We're going to start by downloading the Fern one. And when you click on it, if you scroll down, it'll say CAD symbols. And there's going to be, this is downloads for like spec sheets, but this is going to be our CAD symbols. And you can see there's tons of them. Now, we've got 2D and 3D CAD files. And then you can see there's a Revit file, but it's going to be an RFA file. See? Okay. So let's go ahead and save that. All right. And let's look at some. And these are all just going straight to my downloads because, again, it's a lot quicker to download a bunch of them at the same time that you want, and then maybe delete the ones that you don't end up using from your downloads. But what you don't want to do is be downloading and then opening them up in Revit and then finding something else and then downloading it and bringing it back into Revit, because that's a really big waste of time when you're trying to hit a deadline. So I'm going to just grab one more. Let's grab this one. And look, there are no Revit files for that. Okay, so now these are going to be in my downloads folder. And what I'm going to do now that I've downloaded a few is I'm going to create a new, what we can call a master file. Now, a master file is a place where you can save furniture that you download for all of your projects. And that way you've got almost like your own little designer store of the products that you like to use, that you can be constantly adding to, so you don't have to keep going back and getting the fern chair over and over and over again if you like to use it in different projects. So that's what I'm going to do now. And we're going to create a new architectural template, just like we did at the beginning of the course. And notice it opens on top of all my other files too. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, Control S, and I'm going to save it for now where I put, I'm going to go ahead and put this and I'll call this Revit. Okay, So let's go ahead, and for now, I will save this where I'm going to be saving the rest of my drawings, and you can save this where you're going to save yours. I'm going to put it in the module 3 for now. And you can overwrite this. In fact, I'll go ahead and overwrite it just as a master file. Okay. And we'll save it here. So again, this is your furniture store that you can save any downloads that you have and that you find all over the internet. I'm going to create a floor real fast, so I've got something to put these chairs on. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to component, place component, load family, and I'm going to go to my downloads folder. And so that's where they are. So go ahead, and I'm going to put, I don't know if it'll let me put them all in it at the same time. Oh, it will. So I'm going to go ahead, they're going to upgrade. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I usually don't open more than one RFA file at a time. But see, it's upgrading from a 2010 to a 2020. Revit allows you to open up, it'll time travel backwards. So it'll allow you to open older versions of files, but it won't allow you to open newer ones. So I can open a 2018 Revit file in a 2020 version of Revit software, but I cannot open a Revit 2022 file on a Revit 2020 version of the software. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this until the upgrading stops. Okay, so now look at that itty bitty chair. There's my chair. Okay, so it looks like it only put in one at a time. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to hit the escape button. Okay, and I'm going to go to architecture component, place a component. So if I've got the poppy, I'll put in the fern now. So see, it doesn't want you to upgrade, or doesn't want you to insert more than one at a time. That's fine. I'm going to pause. So you can see here now when I load this, it's I said I wanted the fern, but see, it's still bringing in the poppy. So now look at this. I can hit my drop down, and I can look at the fern chair. And let's go ahead, and it looks like it's bringing in all the different versions, even though I only downloaded one, which is good. They want to make sure you know all the options here. Okay, so we'll put that in there, and we'll do our last one now. And again, I'm going to pause while it's upgrading. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the beginning of my furniture shop here that I get to use. And look, there they are sitting right there, all in a row. Okay, looks like my fern one came in twice. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that by bringing the poppy in again. Let's see. Who do I have here? I've got a fern, a poppy, and this other one. So I'm going to delete that, bring in that family one more time. And so you can see, again, it's still wanting to bring in that. So I'm still wanting to bring in the fern chair. So I'm going to go ahead and click down, and there it is. Okay, so there they are. This is my furniture store so far. So I'm going to go to the level 1 plan once again, and I'm going to grab all of these by clicking and holding down my control button. I'm going to hit Control C for copy, and I'm going to go to my level 2 floor plan. and then to my level 2 design plan. This is for our class project. And then I'm going to hit Control V, and I'm going to see if those furniture pieces are going to come in. Okay. And there they are. So it looks like the floor came in with them. It shouldn't have, but it might have. Nope, it's okay still. Okay, so now what you're seeing is I've got all those 3 chairs here, and they're loaded into my project, see? Just like that. And I can go ahead and manipulate these and move them and modify them just like I did with the rest of the furniture pieces. And the next time I start an office project, if I decide, you know, this chair really did look good, and I want to use it again, now all I have to do is bring it in from my master file with a copy paste function instead of having to go all the way back to the Hayworth website and downloading it, or having a bunch of individual RFA files sitting in a computer folder somewhere where I don't really know what's what and I have to open them all individually. So it's just a little bit of a quick time saver. Okay.